Welcome back, guys, to Persona 5 Royal. Well, last episode, after meeting with Yusuke as our final friend, the 9th of January and our visit to Maruki's palace, the talk arrived. Meeting up with Akechi to find ourselves welcome to the auditorium as the rest of the thieves met up at LeBlanc to talk with the missing Joker. Our meeting with Maruki then began as he asked us a question to accept or deny the reality he has made for everyone, leading us to answer in the negative that brought Sumire out of her captive stupor, leading her to battle Joker one-on-one before her persona, Cendrillon, went berserk, with Akechi joining a fight that seems unwinnable.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit! Here it comes!
I don't think so.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that. At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
Hey, I knew you'd be here.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yoshi's always trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation.
What is our formation?
Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me.
Totally correct. Makoto's missing.
Let's push him back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
Let's go!
It's time.
Okay. Looking much better. My SP even got restored.
All right.
Persona!
Right. We know that you can do a good job for us, I guess, but Makoto has the business for me, so sorry for the time being. You are switcherooed for security's sake.
Done with this. There we go!
I feel so powerful.
Oh, I do wonder if I can even use fire on our enemy here.
Can we really do this?
Afflicted with fear.
Come.
It's not what I wanted at that point in time. Especially because I'm still stuck debilitating.
I'd run if I could.
Unfear yourself, pretty please. But I'm pretty sure you're just going to be feared until... You never are able to use this stuff. Whenever I need you to use it on yourself. Do not worry.
Persona! All set.
Doesn't need to heal yet. So if Ryuji gets ready to charge up to ready to strike, you should be good. Now the real issue I have here is that we don't know what the fire we use. So these guys have been using fire.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
But I can use Blazing Hell, can't I? Because of the fact that I'm immune to these, so anything that gets reflected would be fine, and they're full health anyway. Yeah, blocked, but we did get the main hit. Wait, it's Ryuji that I want to kill the others. Ryuji's always been the plan for that one. So I can still hit to you with fire, so that's pretty good for me. You keep being buffed. Ryuji, it's your turn to go. Okay, this isn't working here. Makoto's constantly shaken.
Snap out of it.
Oh, finally.
I will seize joy!
You can only heal 600.
Out of my way!
That hurt! Support's on the way.
Why, thank you, Futaba.
Persona!
Thank you very much.
All right.
Queen for 2 opponents.
Weak to nuclear.
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer.
We've kind of got it from here now, haven't we, really?
This time, on to the next.
Could follow up with that, or it could go to Omega Deloan.
Sandalphon! Go down! Woodland Persona! Bam!
Without your attack buffs, you're not doing the same damage you did before, but...
Stop! I can hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling. Now, my dream won't be. The clock strikes midnight.
What does that mean? 79 and 76 for Akechi.
Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace?
He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing.
What?
Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy?
That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started. What I swore I'd do, on the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's got to rest anyway.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff?
I should tell them what I know so far.
So Dr. Maruki, he altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject?
That's right! Akechi!
There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
Fair dues. He's not our enemy this time, though.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that, since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here. Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point.
Hey! Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright?
Are you okay?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble. No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Do you think school's important right now? I mean, yes, obviously.
Yo, welcome back. I didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro, is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba. What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the?
Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona? Yeah, you're supposed to be a cat.
I am not a... Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun? We need to find them!
Acceptance.
Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. That being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. but I've totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now.
It is okay if this is painful, because you've gone through a fair bit here, and a lot of you are going to go through a fair bit here.
Yep, no worries. I'm fine. With... School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping.
We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
What, you got something to say? You were quite lucky, you know.
What?
Look who you're talking about. How could I be anything else? I know, right? Sheesh. Cats are beautiful. All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki. We've got nothing but problems right now.
Yep.
Now we should all meet up at the hideout. We gotta recap the situation and hold a strategy meeting. I've been trying to wrap my head around all this, and it's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you. I'm still so confused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us all calm down. You're right. Certainly the combat has us tired out as well. We could all use some time to decompress. And on that note, good night. Well, we're going to need time to figure all this out. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep. How did this happen? I'll wait this rest of the night to collect our thoughts.
Hey!
Hey, I'm so exhausted, mentally and physically. Just take it easy today.
Hey!
Yes, it should. It's probably been a while.
Whoa.
And it's positioned next to a blooming heater as well. We can still get social stats. Hooray!
Yes!
I should do it for a while. I'm definitely not allowed to use that because school starts tomorrow, eh? To bed we go. Make everyone happier, but even so. Anyway, let's think about it tomorrow. Ah, finally, the butterfly.
It's been quite some time. We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
Wasn't this open before? What's going on?
You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now within this place is proof enough. It seems the time has come.
Okay, what do I do now, though?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Lady Lavenza told you that? We ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine, but mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
Well, I know you're not going to be okay, so I'm going to ask you, are you okay? But that's not really going to go anywhere. You've got a lot to process and a lot of time. Also, I feel it's completely fine that you attacked me because I kind of took away your agency a fair bit there. Yes, you were being manipulated. Yes, it's probably the wrong route. Yes, you were going to lose your thing, but you had the right of self-determination at that point to be who you wanted to be, you know. And we kind of meddled in that. So you attacking me, I think that's very fair. Me deciding for you is not so much. Are you okay?
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
My shoulder. It's fine. Why do you ask, Coach? May I take the extra classes as well? I want to study more. This class is so awesome. There's no bullying or anything like that here. My bad. I have clubs today after school. You guys can go home without me. Huh. Club? I thought he was in the Go Home Club.
Time's up.
Happy New Year, everyone. You all did your homework, right? Next year is going to be all about your college entrance exam, so you better start preparing now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, that'll show up on your transcripts, so make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Now, time to turn in that homework. Let's see who's on class duty today.
And
Have you been studying? Well, not that you really had time for all that. Oh, you know, saving the world. I want an exemption. Is everyone rested up? More or less. My mind was racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I've sorted through my own thoughts, but I'd like to hear everyone else's take. Let's meet at the hideout. Sure thing. We'll come to the hideout right after school then. Gotcha. Cool. I've been waiting for all of you.
hey,
We definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza and cook up our plans for here on out too. Yes, we need to figure out what is like the loop of gameplay now.
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We could accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right? That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire, but that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida. The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
I guess we are checking out the palace then.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
Call me from the phone now? Lavenza? I guess you did before.
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
Yes, please.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently, she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Okay, I'm guessing in the room? Where?
It would be best for me to select a location considered easy to reach by all parties. Therefore, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin? Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort. All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but...
Well, I think we ought to team up.
Me too. Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
Alright, let's head home for now.
Haru's like, I've got an axe. And a grudge. So do you think Lavenza will make it to the school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea wandering around in that getup? That's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. If someone does, she better come up with a good excuse for her, Oliz. Morgana's I'll handle it. What do you even say? Your options are kind of limited as a transfer student. Just say she's your little sister or something. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry. That's true. We could put our faith in Lavenza. Agreed. Let us know if anything changes, Oliz. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Why would Lady Lavenza want to meet up at the school? It's not like she just wants to check out the place, right? I see that I'm stuck here. There are some important topics being discussed tomorrow. I know you're nervous, but try to get some rest. Lady Lavenza will come by the school. That must mean she's got something important to talk about. Let's hear her out.
Hey!
And I'm not allowed to do anything to end the day, but I probably should end our session here before we get into even more stuff, because it looks like we're going into a whole more palace infiltration, obviously. Is there a treasure to reach? Well, I guess not. Infiltration. Thing is, that Maruki is not a shadow Maruki. That Maruki is Maruki, right? So, yeah, how do we... That's what I thought it would be. Or not? It's very confusing. We don't exactly know for certain. It doesn't come up with the Shadow Maruki name. So how do you change someone's heart who's actually, like, in there? Just beat him up, probably. I don't know. You're doing it wrong. It's, hopefully going to involve some very philosophical debate. Maybe. But now we are firmly entrenched within the Royale part of Persona 5. We have completed what seems to be the original. And now we head deeper still. I wonder what happened to my really cool massive giant persona that shot the blooming god through the head. There's so much to unpack, but I never got the time, and I actually appreciate that in a certain sense, because I think people who are long-time viewers know that I'm not a fan of credits happening, then more stuff happening, like for hours, and then credits happening again. I'm much more a thing of the credits being the last thing I see at the end of the game. But we just rolled on into this, and I'm sure the explanations of exactly how he's managed to do this come about, because if we got the metaverse and we got the metaverse nav, wouldn't that mean, and there's a palace in the real world, wouldn't that mean the Mementos is probably there and stuff like that? Because let's face it, you're able to extrapolate certain things from certain other things in the game, like stamps, with everything to play for, a whole reality to fix, to bring back our torment in a certain sense, the torment that makes it real, we continue on with Persona 5 Royal. Next time, I'll see you then for more, as we wonder what we're going to be doing for 24 days until Maruki acts. See you guys next time. Till then, I say, bye-bye.